Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that sounded terrible. But on a real note, why is everybody gay or lesbian in this game? I'm not hating. Because we are lucky enough to get male Ellen DeGeneres in this game. And zesty Bradley Cooper. Is it gay to say I would have sex with Bradley Cooper? Pre-plastic surgery Bradley Cooper. Honestly, I think that's more straight to say than anything. Hot take. It is straighter to have sex with Bradley Cooper than Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, let's get off this fucking topic because we're just gonna go down a rabbit hole that we do not need to go down. If I learned anything from playing Wheel of Fortune, I realized I would low-key be an embarrassment to all of society if I played this game. And I'm honestly concerned now because I feel like my IQ is probably below the average humans. And that is a bad thing in this case. But for real, some of these questions that I was getting wrong, holy shit. I might be borderline sped. But at the same time, I feel like it's not even my fault. Can anybody actually tell me what this mountain range is, where it is, and how the fuck do I even say that word? How would I ever know that is even a word? But I'm gonna be honest. Some of them I got wrong just because I am not very smart, clearly. I do, however, know how to spell reunion. Fucking trust me, okay? I may have spelt it wrong in this game, but it happens, right? I can't even make up an excuse for it because I don't know what was happening. That fucking hamster wheel in my head with the hamster running around was clearly not spinning. Clearly not spinning like usual. You know, and it really doesn't help that every question is pretty much a paragraph. Not only was I having trouble to guess the word before, but now I have to guess like 5 words and they're all 10 letters long. They really expect way too much of you. And you can't even turn down the difficulty. The only difficulty that you can turn down is how smart the AIs are. Trust me, do not play on hard. Okay? Play on normal. I actually didn't try out easy mode because normal was good enough for me. So maybe I do have an IQ the same as a normal human. But I'm not too sure yet. And you know what doesn't help when you're playing this game? Is the AIs that are guessing Q's and W's and X's. Just every letter that nobody would ever actually pick in real life. So it's kind of you against the world because the AIs aren't getting any letters to help you out. So by the time it comes back to your turn, after both AIs went, you're in the same spot that you were last time when you already didn't know what the word was. I say this like I'm not praying on the AI's downfall every single time. I'm always praying that they hit bankrupt or lose a turn. Or I'm just hoping when it's their turn and I finally actually know what the word is, that they're too stupid to guess it. And everybody other than the host in this game is nonverbal. I don't know if it was a budget issue or what, but none of the AIs or your main character have any dialogue. They get asked questions by the host, but they just don't fucking respond ever. And the host pretty much just talks to himself and gives himself an answer. There's actually a lot more customizations in this game than I thought there would be. You can edit the entire stage. Granted, you have to level up to unlock stuff, but whatever you want to switch on that fucking stage, you can do it. Puzzle board, switch it. You want a different screen? Switch it. Contestant stage, you want to be in Hawaii? We're in fucking Hawaii now. You can even switch the female host and the male host's outfit. Unfortunately, there is no naked option, so gonna have to dock this a rating for sure. And you can switch what's on the prize board. You got gifts you can switch, you can unlock different cars that you can win, and you can select different places to go on vacation to. Like a cruise ship, which I don't know if you want to be on after this virus shit. You got Japan, and even Egypt. So when you land on Egypt, what they're gonna do for you is give you the property. Alright, that was pretty fucking stupid, but you get the point. Alright, there's a bunch of places you can fucking travel to. France, Greece, wherever the fuck you want to go. My favorite prize to win is half a fucking car. I mean, hopefully you get the front half, at least you get a fucking engine. If you get the back half, you really get nothing. And honestly, hopefully you get both halves. But it usually doesn't work out that way, so you usually leave the building with half a fucking car. Not exactly sure how that works, but it works somehow. Maybe it's just a really small car. Who the fuck knows? I've never won a full car, I've only won half a car, and they never showed it at the end of the game, so the half car's in our hearts, for sure. Honestly, this game was actually kind of fun. It would be more fun if I had friends to play it with, but we don't have that around here. But just drinking, you know, you got 4 people, I think you're allowed, maybe 3, fuck if I know. I should know, but I don't. I think it's 3, actually. It's definitely 3. But turn this into a drinking game. Whatever. Whoever's the smartest fucking hands out shots. I don't really know how it could be a drinking game, but it could be. Figure out who's the dumbest person in the friend group. Aside from me being an idiot on a lot of questions, when I put Mad Men instead of Mad Max, how the fuck did I do that? I don't really know. I've watched the movie too. Is Mad Men also a movie? I don't think so. Okay, it probably is. I've never watched it though. But I was pretty pissed off when the AI put in Mad Max and I felt like a fucking dumbass. And I only had one glitch the entire time. However, the glitch was fucking detrimental if you don't know it's there. And even when you do know it's there, you forget and it messes you up. I got 2 white spots stuck on the screen. They just did not come off. So I always thought there was 2 extra letters or another 2-letter word. Like I thought there was a 2-letter word and then I got a notification, no more vowels left. And I'm like, what fucking 2-letter word has no vowels? Is this even a fucking thing? And lo and behold, the AI guesses it because I have no fucking idea what this 2-letter word is, and then it's not even a fucking thing on there. Shit pissed me off. And then you go into the next round and you're like, oh, it's probably just a glitch for 1 round. And I did manage to win this one. Jolly old Saint Nick. I was like, what the fuck is it? Jolly Saint Older Nick? But yeah, then I remembered for the next round, and then after the next round, I forgot about it, and I was in the same boat. I didn't know what the fucking answer was because I thought there was 2 extra letters. In hindsight, I probably should have just restarted my game and the glitch would have been fixed, but you know, I'm not smart, so I did not do that, and I suffered because of it. And now that I'm thinking about it, when I spelt reunion wrong, there was 2 extra letters in there, and you know what? Now I'm gonna blame those 2 extra letters why I spelled that wrong, even though they weren't even a part of reunion. This game was surprisingly fun, and I could see it being a pretty fun game to play with other people and compete to see who is sped and who is not. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever beating the sped allegations after this, but there's always room for improvement, right? Unfortunately, this 2-letter glitch pissed me off, so the rating is getting fucked. Just kidding. But I am taking 1 mark off for sure because of this. So, instead of getting a rating of 6 out of 10, Wheel of Fortune is getting a 5 out of 10. 50%, not bad. I probably would have rated it higher if I was smarter and I actually won more than I lost. But yeah, that did not happen. If you've ever wondered what your IQ was, I'd highly recommend go play this game. We already know those online IQ tests are fake. I think I got a 300 on one of them. Clearly that's not fucking accurate. If you want a real one, go play this game. It's not going to give you an IQ rating, but I think you can go from there, whether you're above average or below average.